Matheson.
Here.
Mayor Scott.
Here.
All right, we have a quorum.
All right, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alrighty, moving on to the consent agenda. Has everybody had a chance to read through that? Any comments or questions for anything in there? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
So moved.
Motion from Councilor Jarvala. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Councilor Grams. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Moving on to the Guests and Citizens Forum. Is there anybody that wishes to say anything or any questions? Nothing. We will move on to reports from staff. City Administrator Weiberg.
Just a couple updates here. So we are, well, Dave will probably talk about this as well, but we are making progress on the Leeds lots finally. Jake's here if anybody has any questions, but we got some traction and it should be finally coming to an end, hopefully, pretty soon. We started our new phone system upgrade, so once that's installed completely, that's going to be about a $9,000 a year savings to the city of Hoyt Lakes. Looking forward to that because I know when you call the city, sometimes you end up at Public Works, sometimes you end up at the arena, so that'll be great to get that taken care of. Joint water projects we'll talk about, and I'm working on that land lease agreement for the Verizon cell tower, which is coming to town here, so looking forward to that as well. That's it.
All right, thank you. Looks like City Attorney Lewicki. Anything from you tonight?
I don't have anything tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Moving on to reports from elected officials. Councilor Grams.
Nothing to report tonight.
All right, Councilor Jarvala.
Talked a little bit about the water board meeting earlier, meeting that was on the 18th. They're becoming their own financial entity, and they're getting counts at the bank. They've got to get people on the board to sign in so they can be signers. Up till now, Aurora's been fiscal agent. They've been running it through all the funds through the city, and now it'll be separated. We also had a discussion on the Hoyt Lakes Technical Committee meetings, which we've been doing here, discussing where the water storage will be, whether it'll be at the old standpipe or a new one, and the technical committee chose to continue using the standpipe for storage. One of the things we discussed was the community outreach that we talked about a little bit earlier. There's a tour of the water treatment plant in Aurora tomorrow at 3 p.m. for city councilors, and a possibility of going to the intake, as I mentioned. And as far as the East Range PD, Jill and I were at the meeting with the Babbitt councilors here a couple weeks back, and there was an article in the Timber Jay about it. Apparently, from what I gathered from the article, the councilors from Babbitt went to the Ely City Council meeting, and the Ely City Council referred them back to the police chief. So they've got to sit down with their police chief to find out what's going to go on, to see whether he's willing to sign on to it, to take it on, and they'll go from there. That's all I got.
All right, thank you. Councilor Ekman.
I went to the library board meeting last night. They've got some fun stuff going on. They're going to have a puzzle competition again with 5 teams. There's a Skybo presentation on Thursday, and Michelle asked if she could work with me on the kids' garden this summer. So it'll be a fun summer.
Right.
That's it.
All right, thank you. Councilor Matheson.
Nothing really to report. I just want to apologize for being absent for a couple meetings there in a row. I knew Tuesday was going to be a little bit tougher at the beginning of the year with the kid finishing up his senior year of high school and sporting events and that kind of stuff. So I do apologize for that, but as things are winding down here, I should be back regularly. So that's all.
Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, nothing really from me tonight. Counselor Jarvis had brought up the tour tomorrow. I'll be attending that, just kind of checking out all the progress they made over in Aurora. And then at some point we'll be adding our addition over there too, but just kind of checking out where things are at currently. So other than that, not really much else worth sharing. So moving along, nothing for old business. We'll move right into new business. Hiring committee recommendation for the part-time administrative clerk position. So Counselor Ekman, City Administrator Weiberg, and myself, and then Tammy and Betsy also there. So Jill, Dean, and I had completed the interviews. Tammy and Betsy were there to answer questions, those different types of things for the part-time clerk position. Kind of as we discussed before, this is a position that's been in place in the past, and then it sounded like an employee left the position back in 2020, and then just the position just never filled. They were planning on filling it last year, I believe, or the year before, and that just didn't end up working. So currently, there isn't a person to assist city staff in the case that someone is injured or sick for an extended period of time. So kind of needing someone to help out there. So we did find ourselves in a position where it was looking like we were going to have staff out of the office for an extended period of time, which still could be the case in the future. So having that additional part-time person will help ensure we can kind of keep the window open, complete all the things we need to, like payroll, processing and paying bills, and kind of those other duties associated with running the city. So, and it'll also give Tammy and Betsy the chance to cross-train with each other. So currently they're able to pretty much just kind of do their separate things, so payroll and then billing, and they don't know much about the other's position and being able to do their counterparts' duties. So this will give them the chance to have a little bit of free time to do that. So, so yeah, for the position, we had 6 applicants. Had a lot of discussion, kind of a difficult decision. There's lots of kind of different applicants, different backgrounds with different strengths. Through the interviews, we felt that Sherry Sweeney was the best applicant for the position, with about 40 plus years of experience necessary for the position, from doing things like payroll and accounting to IT and engaging with customers. We felt that she could easily step into the position and complete the job duties. So that's our recommendation to the council. Anything to add, Dean or Jill, for that?
No, I think you covered it really well. And like you said, we're lacking in the IT department, so that we're looking forward to bringing that skill set on board with us. At least it's part-time, but it'll help out a lot, especially as we go through this phone change.
Right.
So, no, looking forward to it. They say they're all good candidates, but got to pick one.
Right. Anybody on the council have any questions or comments regarding that? Yeah, she has lots of different experience, whether it be through private entities or county entities. So we think she'll be pretty knowledgeable with everything. And I think she does election things, and that sounds like it keeps Tammy pretty busy and is a lot of work for her. And with this being an election year, her experience being an election judge, I believe, or being involved with the elections at the very least, will definitely be an asset too. So
What was the starting salary?
I think we had said between 20 and 25, dependent on
I thought
experience.
you guys settled.
Oh, no. So yeah, Dean will call her and then kind of check with her about that piece of it.
Yeah. Right after this meeting.
Okay.
We'll talk first, and then we'll give a call.
Right. Yeah, that was something that we had put into the budget, kind of knowing that some staff might be out for an extended period of time. So yeah, so it's within the budget. We have the funds to do it. Any other discussion or questions for anybody? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve the hiring committee or the personnel committee's recommendation to hire Sherry Sweeney for the part-time clerk position, and then completing all the necessary employment steps, so that I think it's a background check, those different types of things. So is there a motion for that?
I'll make that motion.
Motion from Counselor Matheson, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Counselor Grams. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. I know it was a long meeting, but that was it for new business, so we will move on to adjournment. Is there a motion for that?
So moved.
Motion from Counselor Jarvala, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Counselor Ekman. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Thank you.